Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at a Beast Machines figure, and it is Megatron. This is a figure I was really excited to get. I got this figure from the Cybertron Cafe on Facebook from fellow fan Ryan. So Ryan, thank you sir, I do appreciate it. This figure is kind of interesting because Beast Machines really didn't have a lot of Megatron figures. There were only two, I believe, in the entire toy run. We had this particular figure and a Megabolt Megatron figure, which I had at one point in time and lost it in a move. I've never actually had this figure, and I was really excited to come across to take a look at it for review. So, this figure is kind of interesting. Love or hate Beast Machines, it was definitely a very interesting show as far as Transformers and the storylines go. If you're unfamiliar with Beast Machines, it is basically the final wrap-up of the entire Beast Wars. It's when the Maximals and the Predacons go back to Cybertron, and Megatron essentially takes over, reboots everything essentially, captures a bunch of sparks, decides the organic was a disease and wanted to wipe it all out, and created the Vehicons, which were basically drones. And then he put reprogrammed sparks into his Vehicon generals so that they had some kind of intelligence about them. So, really underrated show in my opinion. I really liked it. It was definitely darker than Beast Wars, but that's not a bad thing. So in this series, Megatron, most of the time was kind of in this Shroud type thing, hooked up to a bunch of wires, floating around, like a connected machine into Cybertron. But there was at least one episode where Primal got him so mad he converted back to his dragon form, which was his final Beast Wars form. So this is that form, which is a much more simplified and smaller version of the dragon that we got out of Beast Wars. It's a shame it's so small, but it's not too terribly bad. I do like it, and the reason so is because, well, frankly, there are three modes to this, which I really do like. So this is the Dragon mode. Again, a very simplified version of what we had in Beast Wars. The detail on it is pretty good. There are some really bad drawbacks on this, though. Number one, this head kind of has this ratchety, springy type feel to it, like there's supposed to be some kind of gimmick, but I can't find a gimmick, and I tried looking it up and could not find it anywhere, which was very unfortunate. The figure itself is actually in really, really good condition. Tight joints, very, very clean, very, very nice. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's pretty decent. It is very heavy with these wings. Some of the joints are kind of weird because there's not really spots to connect into, which is kind of strange, I think. So just kind of a close-up. Here's a detail shot of the head. Again, absolutely gorgeous. I love the mold. They did a good job with it. The scales and the dragon face, the yellows, got the chest. He actually has a crystal under there, which is very, very cool. Overall, I mean, they did a really, really good job. And now his little fist is kind of hanging out there. Translucent, yellowish for the tail. And then we've got these nice little details with the gold here on the wings. And lots of detail on the shredded wings themselves. Very cool stuff. And then we have the little purple hooks up there. Now, it's kind of weird because his shoulders have no place to actually clamp in. They just kind of fold out, and he's got these little claw-like hands. But overall, not too terribly bad. I do like it. I think it looks decent. I just wish it was a little bit bigger and a little bit more articulated. The head is on multiple joints, but it's very ratchety and kind of weird. You can kind of straighten it out a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely kind of strange. He's got a joint here, a ball joint. He has a joint on his hip here in the knee joint, and then the feet have some articulation as well. So yeah, not too terribly bad as far as articulation goes. So let's compare him to some other figures. Here is Beast Machines Megatron with Beast Machines Optimus Primal. Here he is next to a Shark Attack Squad Sharkticon. Here he is next to Generations Rhinox. Here's Megatron next to the Robots in Disguise 3-Step Changer Grimlock. And here he is next to KFC Transistor. And here we have Megatron with Savage Noble, another very oddball, weird Beast Machines Transformers figure. Basically, he's the discarded organic parts of Megatron's dragon, and you can see where that comes from with these two figures sitting next to each other. Very cool stuff. And here we have Megatron in his robot mode. We actually don't see the robot mode in Beast Machines because when he flips back from a dragon, he instantly goes up into his shroud and hides his body. Yeah, we had to have a robot mode for the toy, and this is as good a representation as anything. It's very similar to his Beast Wars body. We're just in a much, much smaller scale. That being said, we have one arm that is a dragon. You can fold this piece out or leave it straight down, but he does have his little hand on that side. Now, the only difference is we've got the Beast Machines Megatron face that's kind of have the mask over it. It would have been nice if that would have flipped up and we could see the original Beast Wars Megatron face, which we do glimpse when he transforms into a dragon in said episode. But, I mean, pretty much all you're going to do is straighten out the dragon body, turn his tail and his neck into arms, straighten out his legs, and there we have Megatron in his robot mode. And then his dragon arms become his center torso. So just kind of a close-up here. There is his face. Not a bad representation of the Beast Wars, or I'm sorry, Beast Machines Megatron. The light piping on it is actually quite excellent. It sits over by a lamp on my desk and just glows. Very, very nice. And there we see his arms kind of folded and tucked in to be his middle torso, and then his legs are pretty much his dragon legs. So yeah, definitely cool stuff. So he does have a crystal. If you fold this middle piece, oh, here it is, fold that down, he does have a green Viacon crystal, which is very cool. I love the crystals. I wish they would go back to those. I just thought that was a really, really nice gimmick. So definitely cool stuff. Yeah, and he's got a third mode, which is basically Megatron in his little shroud. So to do that, you're going to flip this down and just kind of put his arms to his side, push up his legs a little bit, like this, and then you're going to wrap his dragon wings around, and there are two little clamps. There's a piece right here and a piece right here, and then they're going to clasp, kind of like a shirt button. If I could do this here. There we go. So yeah, there he is. I'll put his little leg down so he can balance a little bit better. Maybe. Get him to balance. There we go. So there he is in his shroud. I actually like this. This is the mode that I like to display him in. He's pretty much just a wrapped up little can. Yeah, very interesting. And the details, the one thing I will say, the detail on this is spectacular. And then I was noticing there's the little robotic pieces all through the ripped up shroud there. None of those are repeated. Those are all unique pieces throughout the entire figure. And that is really, really cool. I'm very, very impressed by that. So is Megatron from Beast Machines a figure you want in your collection? If you're a Beast Wars and Beast Machines fan, absolutely. If you didn't care for the Beast Machines, this could be a very easy pickup. He's not that expensive. You can get him anywhere from $25 to $35, $40 at the time of this recording. If you can find a good one in good shape, it's definitely worth a pickup, especially if you like different and interesting Transformers. I really, really do like the figure. Thanks again, Ryan. I do appreciate it. I like how he's got the Shroud. It's just really, really different, and that's worthwhile in my Transformers collection. So there he is, Megatron from Transformers Beast Machines. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely subscribe to my channel and share my videos. Leave a comment below. I do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future.